So good afternoon. My name is Sonia Norris. I'm the project coordinator for Ploud at the Library of Michigan, and I'd like to thank you for joining me today to talk about how to integrate the new MeL eResources into your Ploud websites. What you're seeing on your screen right now is my demo site, and I've brought up the long version of the eResources. The MEL team here at the Library of Michigan went through the new products and we picked out some ones that we thought would be useful to you. You are absolutely free to take and use this list as it is, to edit it, or to create your own list wholesale. This is definitely not um, a requirement, it's just a place for you to get started. So in the long version, we have several higher level categories: family history, journals and newspapers, which includes consumer reports, life skills, which includes Automate and Learning Express Library, which now includes a really nice resume builder where you can save, edit, and print your resumes, as well as Small Engine Repair Reference Center. Popular databases, including A to Z databases, which includes a background and criminal history search, great for HR departments, and a reading section, which includes ebooks, the public library collection, as well as Melcat and Novelist. So it's very simple to take a look at the short version as well. Essentially, it is the same resources without the descriptions. Then for kids and teens, we have resources that are appropriate for their age level. For kids, we have two sections, one for Learn, where we have Britannica Elementary, Explora for primary schools. That is the new big offering from EBSCO. School Center from Learning Express Library, which is practice tests and World Book Kids. And then under Read, we have Early World of Learning, eBook K8, a link to Melcat, and Novelist K8. Under Teens, where I think we've got some really strong offerings with this new round of database negotiations, we have college and career readiness, including both college prep as well as career prep and vocational studies. And then under homework, we have Biography Reference Center, Britannica School, Explora for both high and middle schools, Literary Reference Center, Mass Complete, and then we were able to maintain a subscription to Opposing Viewpoints in Context. We also have some resources under Read for the Teens, the ebook high school collection in particular, which supports curriculum, a link to Melcat, and then a link to the full Novelist. So you're wondering, where do I get the code and how do I make it appear on my site? I noticed that Cindy has joined us, and Cindy is with the Bad Axe Public Library. Let's go over to her site. And she had emailed me before we began and said that she would like the short version and the teens version on her site. So Cindy, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and type in the chat. Are you okay if I go ahead and add the short version and the teens version to your site as we're working today? Great, okay. So if we go here under eShelf and Research, we can see that the Bad Axe Public Library currently has the older version of the MEL databases. So we need to go and we need to pick up the code for the short version. We do that by going under the Personal Tools menu and going to Get Help. That opens a new window that brings up the ticketing system as well as the knowledge base help desk. So the nice thing about this is that they've now been integrated. And if you enter a subject or short title, I'm going to enter Michigan. I see that I get 4 matching articles, and one of them is the Michigan eLibrary MEL eResources links, and that is the one I want. So I click on that article, and it brings up step-by-step instructions about how to add these resources. So I'm going to walk you through that process. The code that you want is at the bottom of the Knowledge Base Help Desk article. We have MEL eResources long version, kids version, teen version, and short version. I'm going to click on the short version. It is a text file, and it's going to bring up a whole bunch of messy HTML. You don't need to worry about any of that. You want to highlight all of it and do a Control C to copy it. I'm going to go back to the Bad Axe District Library site, go under eShelf and Research, click on Edit, and then if I simply scroll down, I get to the What You See is What You Get Tiny MCE Editor, and I want to click on this little button here for source code. So I'm going to open up the source code, and I'm going to see all this mess. I don't care about any of that. I'm going to delete all of it, and then I'm going to do a Control V to paste the source code that I just picked up from the knowledge base. I click OK, and there it is. I can view it immediately. I'm going to save it. And now the eShelf and Research page reads Michigan residents or Michigan library or school access only, and it has these list of resources. Cindy and her staff are now absolutely free to come in and edit or change these however they would like. Let's take you over to the new MeL site so I can show you how to pick up other URLs to add to your Ploud site. So I'm going to come over here and go to MeL. And let's say that she also wanted to add a link to one of the other teen resource helps. So we're going to do the subject drop down to teens. And let's say she was interested in adding college admissions test preparation from Learning Express Library. There's a little icon over here. If you click on it, it will bring up the URL that you want to use on your website. You highlight it and click Control C for copy. Go back to your website. And Cindy, don't worry, I'll take this out. I simply click back on Edit. And now it's just like I've always done it. College readiness. I highlight it. I go to the link button and I insert an external link that opens in a new window titled College Readiness and insert. And boom, it's that simple to add other databases. I do want to talk for a minute about the difference between the GeoIP URLs and the direct URLs. We are using what are called GeoIP URLs. That means that anyone from within the state of Michigan can access the resources from your library website, and if their IP address is not recognized, they will be prompted for either their driver's license number or the barcode from their library card if their library participates in MeLCAT. For that, it is very convenient. It gives instant access to the patrons. Where it falls short is that it does not give you library-specific statistics. If you want library-specific statistics, you would need to use a different set of URLs. It would also mean that your patrons would not be able to access your eResources from home. They would have to go to mel.org when they're at home. So you would have to train all of your patrons to use your website only when they're in your website for the MeL resources and to go to mel.org from home. So I opted to use the GeoIP URLs, and that means that anyone can access the resources from your website. If you would like statistics, you can contact Kathy Kozinski here at the Library of Michigan. We also provide statistics on the About page at MeL. The About page is located in the footer. And every quarter she publishes statistics. We can get statistics as granular as the county level when we're using the GeoIP authentication. So let's go ahead and take a look now at the Carson City Public Library. And Jeanette, have you joined us? Let me take a look at my list of participants. I don't see Jeanette, but she was going to join us today. I'm going to fix one thing on Jeanette's site real quick to show you something here. This is a long-standing issue with a lot of Ploud sites, and that is this link over to Serial Solutions for the eJournal Finder. This is something that also needs to be updated. So she's already updated the logo. She's done that. That's great. But we also need to update this link. So to reach that link, I'm going to scroll down and click on Manage Portlets. I'm going to go over to mel.org. That opens up this portlet. I'm going to go back to MeL. Here is this eJournals list. I'm going to right click and copy the link address. I'm in Chrome, so I can do that. I'm going to go back to Carson City. Now I'm going to highlight thousands of full text magazines and newspapers available at no charge. I'm going to remove the link, and now I'm going to add a new one. Once again, this is an external link because you're leaving the site. I'm going to open it in a new window. Journals and magazines. This will help both search engines and others to discover what this link is about. I'm going to save it. And now that link will go directly back to the new eJournal Finder, which is this. Looks a little different, and it searches different resources because we have a new eResources package, but this is what the new Journal Finder looks like in case you haven't had a chance to visit it yet. So that is essentially what it takes to add the new eResources to your website. Can I